comes the axe! Prove yourself!
However, now Ursa, it's not the easiest targets to hit. Yeah, the toss especially makes it difficult. He's going to get comboed here. He's going for the kill. The Avalanche don't toss the man mode, but Evan goes down. However, now Ursa, it's not the easiest targets to hit. Yeah, the toss especially makes it difficult. He's going to get comboed here. He's going for the kill. The Avalanche don't toss the man mode, but Evan goes down. Oh, how about the scan, by the way? 4-minute runes coming out, and it just catches Vengeful coming over. That might keep Husky alive.
Overload. One more.
One more auto attack. Oh, the visual block.
Oh,
yep.
Nice. Stem kiss. The rotation.
Considering, but yeah, Necrophos 31-3. Having a great time. Is there ever a spot if you're this Radiant side where you just like, you gotta swap? But that's hold the thought, because actually bottom lane, they lose 2 heroes. Time, nice stick, and the stun from Mad, but now Mad's in trouble, and he's probably gonna take the Heartstopper kicking in. He's dead.
Yep. And now Scourge is at full HP and mana pretty much. They're just going to run this terribly down.
He's got the level 1 armor on him, so the physical damage of the tower doesn't really matter. And, yeah, they just simply walk down terribly. That's what do you do? You really can't do anything. I guess a teleport would have been nice, but he couldn't do that, at least in time. Sunkissed. Yep, setting up a gank. Unfortunately, gets ganked. How about this? Lich?
Willow comes in.
SkrSkr. It's the stun. Avalanche ready to go with the combo. That Ursa, though, we've seen it before. We're going to see it again. Tears through Tiny, gets that kill. Now Kaleo. No more Shadow Realm means easy kill. So it is. He is going to enrage. I was going to say, I'm surprised he didn't throw that out actually earlier. Enrage doesn't matter. Chain Frost bounce back. He is dead. But welcome to Necrophos Gaming. He just heals back up to near full life. The Reaper Scythe is not a kill, but it will eventually be one. In the end, Sunkiss, and now he's in trouble. The tree coming out of the log with the Hail Mary. Double kill for Scourge McDuck.
Regeneration.
So they're going to try to push this bottom lane still. Ursa's here with Earthshaker, who just throws out a fissure and then runs. Does he maybe go that jump in, blink dagger, kind of bursty build, but again, he might be in some trouble right here. It's tough to chase him down. Terrorblade goes down at the top lane meanwhile. And now Storm Spirit's also up here, but he gets fit at the last second. The auto attack from the shallows and gets the kill to Dark Willow. The Shadow
is going to allow them to activate Tiny with the blink, and then Necro is kind of their frontliner.
Necro in the front lines a little bit too much. He's tanky, but again, will go down. Ursa, also a fair amount alive, but he eventually falls. A save. Nukes him with that Frost Blast as Storm Spirit has to be very careful. Double kill for the Dark Willow. The toss in. Zeus, another blast. Lightning Bolt. No, he doesn't have mana for it, actually. Stick in 3 seconds. Doesn't even need it. Great Avalanche and the tree toss. Husky will clean up with an Arc Lightning instead for the kill. They do lose save in the. That's what I was going to say. You're talking about this idea of tankiness, and obviously Radiance can provide that too to an extent, but maybe more of that utility as Ursa Enrage only lasts so long.
Swarms over me.
They just sit on top. It almost, I mean, it's not a stun, obviously, but in a lot of ways it almost could be at that point. Now, Lich, he's going to be a little, just hug the tower now. They kill the bottom tower. Meanwhile, Scourge McDuck, not the best base hitter, but he does so down there. Plenty of time. Middle lane, they'd pick up Earthshaker. I don't think he's going to go on that quickly. Went away for a split second and come back to a kill. Vengeful, he has a swap, nothing to swap to though. He's just run down by the bedlam.
Really BKB for sure. But the Radiance is so good on the Necrophos against Ursa, Storm, and TV, and Earthshaker. Like a BKB on this Terrorblade.
Wow, that Ursa got the Enrage off just in time. However, the Reaper Scythe now cuts him as it runs off. However, the save with the swap from Vengeful Spirit. Now CR, he's going to make a play as long as he doesn't get stunned, maybe. Oh, in comes the Echo Slam. CR buying time to get away. The kill Tiny Sunkiss. He's now needing to spread out with that Chain Frost, which eventually does run out after one bounce, but Sunkiss going to get hit by the Cursed Ground and dies shortly after. ZR, he's thinking about going back in. He's using a Shrine right there, I believe. And he has an Illusion Rune he's going to bottle up. Necrophos is still in trouble. Got to go Shroud. Has Veil and everything. We know how this hero works, but I don't think he's going to get away this time. The Terrorize, maybe he will. The TP in time. The saves for the supports on either side are fantastic right now. Lich, can he get saved somehow? It doesn't seem to be the case. Not much more that Dark Willow could have done right there. Dark Willow, got to be careful. And this is why no more Shadow Realm. Puts out the Bedlam, says if you're going to chase me, you're going to take some damage. A swap even just in case, but they chase down
SkrSkr.
Fissure blocks, yeah. Ursa, speaking of him, again the Enrage, again a swap. This time not enough, and now Matt also going to fall on top of that, so a 2 for nothing.
Staff at some point, just to help catch the Terrorblade or Storm Spirit with a Reaper.
So this is interesting, yeah, Terrorblade, it's like he thought he had a chance right there initially, but all of a sudden he gets turned, cannot send our time.
Just melt people.
Middle lane. They're going to catch, that's the Dark Willow, they swap him in, but of course going to the Shadow Realm. Reaper Scythe on somebody, that's a Vengeful Spirit, 76 seconds, no buyback for Vengeful. BTY has the BKB and the Metamorphosis activated. Is that Half-Life? He does have a Sunder. Kaleo will be picked up eventually, but not evident. He's finding his timing with the BKB wearing off, just drops Terrorblade. As a result, the Echo Slam from Sunkiss. Where's the follow-up? Here comes Storm Spirit flying in off to the sides, but Scourge McDuck, he heals it up. Down goes Storm Spirit, and down goes SkrSkr. It's just Ursa versus the world now, and the world is just too damn big. Ray Lisa will go down, triple kill.
I've been pretty impressed with his itemization so far in this series. I think that's really a good item.
Oh my god, that Echo Slam on top of the figure. They drop Zeus as well as a Lich right away. This is fights working out so far for the Radiant. Evident, he too is going to go down. The Terrorblade with the BKB. They walked right into them uphill with the smoke right there. Scourge McDuck getting here very late. Now he's by himself. There is a buyback on Tiny, but he'd be so far away. Scourge McDuck is not going to live through this, I'm guessing. No, he is not. He goes down. What happened? Right there with the Bloodstone as Ursa. Of course, the Skull Basher taken care of. Going bottom. Shadow Realm ain't going to do you good against a hero like SkrSkr.
Here I am.
Zip in, and Ursa will be the final hit. Farming over here, and they're going to run into them. Scourge McDuck leading the way. BTY jumps in very aggressive. They're trying his paw, but Scourge McDuck now being locked up by Ursa. He got that ghost shot off, but they blow up Lich as well as Zeus. Lich, no ultimate coming out from him. Kaleo. Reaper Scythe is out. Kaleo getting low, heals himself up in the air. The Reaper Scythe did kill Ursa. 97 seconds, he's dead for it. Scourge McDuck, the Echo Slam solo on top of him, but plenty of damage assisted to finish him off, and very well worth that Echo Slam. Kaleo on Dark Willow, blinking away initially, but Sunkissed finds him and takes him.
Not available for Necro and Zeus.
They still have Metamorphosis, and in fact, they are going in here. They do eventually catch up with Tiny. Now, SkrSkr's going to commit suicide for it, but Terrorblade is just going to be able to run him down. Reflection's pretty good. Feeling good, but this is by no means a victory. Again, going back to just how the theme of the series has been. So, Vengeful Spirit, Reaper Scythe equals death. Zaps away. Again, he still has that BKB. Meanwhile, BKB activated from Tiny. Jumping under. It's like great fissure block off, though. And yeah, he does not use the BKB. You're right.
You know, his action as he came out of the stun.
Oh, Storm zapping deep into Zeus. Using that
Pops
aggressive
the BKB
ward.
early.
Talented as Sunkiss has been in the spot for a while. Oh, Ursa gets a first hit bash on a Tiny. BKB actually doesn't use it. Might as well not at this point. Echo Slam follows that, gets the kill. Now he buys back as SkrSkr is dead, so they could respond to this. SkrSkr does come back himself with a buyback. Necropulse sitting on top of them with that ghost shroud healing up. Goods down to Ursa, sitting on top of the Nimbus Cloud, helping them out. Terrorblade, he's still got a center to use. Reaper Side locking down Terrorblade with the BKB, but he's still full life right here, good to go. Going after Tiny.
He needs to back out, though.
Manages to walk away. Yeah, BKB wears off there. Dark Willow lands a Terrorize. No follow-up, though, and now Dark Willow's dead. As BTY, he's going back in. He still has that Metamorphosis for a bit longer. Another Nimbus Cloud, though. There's a Sunder. It catches Necropulse. Necropulse, Lotus Orb on himself. Actually, didn't do that in time. I believe it might have. BTY goes down in the end. The Sunder not working as planned. Sunkiss now in trouble, too. The Lightning Bolt is going to finish him off. Double kill for Scourge McDuck and let the regen flow in for him. So it was hard to tell if it was used as the Sunder came out or not, but either way, Necropulse tanked the Sunder and eventually turned him. Oh, wow.
Zeus.